Welcome friends. In this section we will discuss the purpose of start delta starter point by point. So the number one purpose for start delta starter is at the time of starting the motor, rotor is at standstill and the slip between stator magnetic field and the rotor is large, which causes the large inrush current of armature current. It means if there is a more slip is basically the difference of speed between rotating magnetic field, which is rotating at synchronous speed, and the speed of the rotor. So at the start you can imagine that the rotor is stopped and field is just started, so there will be huge difference between these two, and because of this big difference there will be a large current. So full flux will be cut at maximum speed and the maximum EMF will induce, and that will create the maximum current across the rotor and stator. So this large current can damage the stator winding and burn the motor. So the large value of the motor stator current can damage the windings. So that's why we want to save the motor winding. So we should have to connect or we have to provide a proper starting method for the induction motor. So that's why it's a requirement. So point number 2 is to avoid this situation, we use start delta starters. At the time of start, motor connections, stator connections are made in star mode. So impressed voltage is reduced by √3 times the line voltage. The solution, one of the solution for this problem is to reduce the voltage by changing the connections of the motor. So in the stage 1 the motor windings will be connected in star, and when the motor windings are connected in star, the voltage appear across the each winding will be the phase voltages, not the line voltages, not the full voltages, so there will be less current. Once the rotor is 80 to 90% speed, centrifugal switch operates, changing the connections from star to delta mode, which is full line voltage is impressed. So when, for example, we can install a centrifugal switch, and based on this centrifugal switch, when the specified speed, which is 80 to 90% of speed is achieved, so this switch will automatically change the connections from star to delta mode using the contactors. And other option could be to provide a timer. So after preset time, it will automatically connect the connections from star to delta. So this was basically the purpose of start delta starters. Thank you very much.